Hello and thanks for watching. I just wanted to share with you today a special orchid I have in my collection, Thunia marshalliana. I've done a little research and discovered that I have the alba version. It's a stunning orchid with a gorgeous frilly lip. You'll see that the blooms are quite sizable. I had 8 canes in spike this year, and each of those had about 5 to 6 buds. They seem to open almost in succession, sometimes 2, 3 at a time. And when one or both of those pass, there's generally one opening or open to replace that. The result of this is you have a plant in bloom for quite some time. The plant itself is gorgeous, regardless of it being in bloom or not. It's almost bamboo-like. The canes can be used to produce new plants or plantlets, if you wish, by laying them in some soil. I had a friend who was kind enough to give me a cane for a marshalliana with pink in the lip, which I proceeded to put in a pot on my deck. To my delight, it did produce some plantlets quite quickly, 3 of which I removed. Being cheeky, I threw it back into the pot to see if it was going to do anything else, as the cane itself was starting to look rather wrinkled. To my delight, it has continued to produce some more. 2 of them are quite sizable at the moment, and I now see that there are another couple of shoots coming. I'm going to leave it there till it gets some well-established and sizable roots before I attempt to move them, as I did with the first 3. I'm not sure the cane has much more life left in it after this lot. The first cane you'll see there, that's the same cane. It actually was much more plump then, and that's the 3 kikis. As you can see, I let the roots get fairly sizable before I took them off. This is my plant now. The flowers have passed, but if you were to remove them, keep it well watered, this foliage will stay for some time, and it's a stunning plant still to have inside and enjoy. This one has a few canes now, and it's blooming well for me every year. The plant to the left of that is a propagation I made in the same fashion with the cane lying down. I made this last year, and it's sizable, so they're rapid growers. I did get 2 that I kept. I did give one to my friend who was kind enough to give me the cane for the marshalliana with pink in the lip. I grow these in bag cymbidium mix you buy at the shops. I fertilise them very well as soon as they start growing, I fertilise these very well and keep them well watered. They're hungry plants, but you can see they're rapid growers. That little one there are the 3 kikis that I removed. Now that's only probably about 3.5 weeks of growth. I didn't fertilise these, I've just let them settle in. I have a stake in there just to support them, and they're all looking very happy. They're all growing in a shady or dappled light area in my greenhouse and seem to be enjoying it. One of the keikis is rather small, the other 2 seem to have shot off. We'll see how we go if we get blooms on that later this year. Fingers crossed, you never know. I also wanted to bring to your attention the tags. I just bought those just on eBay. They were very inexpensive. And when I'm positioning plants down the back, I just thought they would be helpful. So I've purchased blue for my cooler growing orchids. The white tags I'm going to leave for the intermediate orchids, and the yellow ones obviously for the warmer growing ones. They have a hole in them so you can secure your tag well to your plant. As you're probably like me, I do not like losing tags. Well, that's my Thunia marshalliana. I hope you like it as much as I do. It blooms really well for me every Christmas, that large one, and it's so festive. I call it my Christmas orchid. Do subscribe so you get notification of further videos, and thanks for watching. Happy growing.